Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Charlotte. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Throwing the out route complete. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Let's go. Ready?
From the gun, McCaffrey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Young looking to throw. Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. There to the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap, got Young. Outright, Legette makes the ground. And he's tackled for a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. 4th down, Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Hubbard quick on the draw. So calling a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
60 red. 60 red.
Here's Young to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Jukes away from one. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. McCaffrey! With the design keeper. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal.
Blaster, 6. Set, cut. Red, 30. Ready.
They work against the blitz. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, go!
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Into the hands of Pickett. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. That'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
60 box.
Milton now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. The Gets with a return here. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
On the set.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here, ready?
On play action, here's Young. It's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll hit them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Panthers 1st down.
Ready,
1st and
ready.
10 at the 47
Black 40.
line.
Hut.
Young working from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And this one does not go far.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
Ready,
8.
set.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-3 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here.
Yellow, 22. White, white. Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. He'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They've got first down here from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after that.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
So there's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Down. Set. Go.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
You. Yellow. Ready. Set.
Defense shows blitz. Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now lead by 10. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when he's going for the end zone.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they get it to him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards.
Ready. Set.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
To throw, Milton. Fits it through the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch. The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Okay, correct.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Gets it to Fant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Cowboys.
Sticking to the air here. He finds Fant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, go to a route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 6. Ready, right?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Running in the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a one-score game in the first half. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 4.
Cowboys 10. Brandon Aubrey kicks off for the Cowboys.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Trevor Etienne to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Etienne on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Young on the play action. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
Down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. So a difficult 3rd down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Kevontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops.
At the Panthers' 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Let's go now.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Milton back to throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10.
Get it.
They've got a man in motion.
18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll run now on second down. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Cougar 19.
Throw here, third down. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's it, second. So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
On the return, this is ETN. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here, cut.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yellow, 22, steel, black. Ready?
Here's Young on first and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. He's taken down. He's got it to the 29. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. They're going play action. Young. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. That was Tannero McMillan he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go, set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Yellow, go. Edo blue.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
On the set.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. One final shot before the half. Intercepted in the end zone. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And he's out the clear. He's at midfield. 30 into the red zone. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. Well, we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yeah, no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
This one is up and good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 6.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season.
Got it. Ready?
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing now, Milton. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Ready?
On 1st down, they'll run. A nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 60. Ready?
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Okay, ready?
First down. A gain of 5.
Ready?
And
Ready?
the Cowboy first down.
Milton. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to have this one down to the 28.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Running back gets it on the draw. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful
Here we
one.
go. Set. 68.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. Offense in the hurry up here. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
3rd and long.
Okay, break.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready?
Milton now on 3rd down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Aubrey puts it through, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Etienne. Making some progress here. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Got it.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Set, hut. Blue strike. Black. 95. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. That one's cut along the left sideline. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. And now it's 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Set. 52 blue. Hey, blue. Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Young. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Carolina in punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Out of the massive hit. The ball is out. Panthers pick this one up. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now. Telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready?
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. McCaffrey has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow, go. Yellow, 43. 6, mega. Set.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give them 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for third down.
Brings up third and goal.
Come on, set.
Young's going to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Milton now. He finds Pickens left side. Towards the defender, we've got a foot race. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He rolls to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
And they'll throw this instead, try to catch him off guard. It's Pickens on the slant. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
22 yards.
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
Loss of 6 yards.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Tight end going in motion here.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Hits him on the end route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
It's a pickup of 13.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet.
Okay,
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Now Milton to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Trevin Wallace has it! And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Caught on his back, McCaffrey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here we go. 50, green. Green jack. Set.
Willing to throw here on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Let's go now. 10 flat. Claude Ray. Go Ray.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push this to an 8-point game. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. The Gents with a return here. Things going. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Let go.
To throw, Milton. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready. Liking 18.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Looking slant route complete. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow. I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups, and that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He gets with a return here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Set. Red, 38. Set.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Marquise Bell on the
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Set. Ready. Block 40. Set.
They stick with McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the
Here we go,
46-yard line.
Ready.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Come on. Set. Set.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Now that's not what the offense style about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Intended target was his running back. And that brings up 4th and long.
Sets up 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes.